Hey everybody, first, thanks to all of you who watched my first vlog yesterday. It nabbed 35 views at last count. So what did everybody think? Am I what you expected? I'm just kind of curious. Really quick, I've got a non-scale victory for today that I am pumped to share with you. Today is my 300th consecutive day logging into MyFitnessPal. A wonderful woman named Trisha introduced me to MFP last year. I started my fitness journey on October 1st, 2011. That was 300 days ago. So I really want to encourage all of you on MFP, or all of you who are keeping track of your calories in some other way, to keep logging every day. It's really going to be the thing that gets you where you want to go, and you're going to be so grateful that you kept it up. So for those of you that are behind 300, keep going. And for those of you that are way ahead of me, up in 500 days, hey, you know what? You're my motivation, and I'm going to keep up with you too. And hey, no excuses, all right? I've been out of state on vacations and away from computers, and I still logged in every day. So at least log in, even if you aren't going to log food. That commitment is what is going to get you through, so keep it up. But as far as my overall fitness goals, P90X and Shakeology is where the magic really started happening, and I'm going to bring you back to that right now. So today is my second day of the 3-day Shakeology cleanse. How's it going? How am I feeling? What are the gains? Here's the deal. Yesterday was pretty easy. I had my tea in the morning, then I did 60 minutes of stretching with P90X's X stretch routine, followed by my morning piece of fruit, which was an apple, and a cup of Shakeology. So I kept a steady pace at work and had an orange as my mid-morning snack, and I had a second cup of green tea and a glass of Shakeology for lunch. I got off schedule a little bit in the evening, though. I think I just got busy with everything, didn't realize the time, so by dinner, I was really hungry. For dinner, I had a cup of salad greens with a small serving of diced onions and tomatoes mixed in, a low-fat vinaigrette, and 4 ounces of chicken. But here's the thing. I was more hungry than I think was appropriate. So I added 5 ounces of grilled chicken breast to the salad and enjoyed. That's what's great about this cleanse. If you need just that little bit extra to make sure that you're not too hungry, go for it. Just make sure it's consistent with the rest of the cleanse. So I downed my last glass of Shakeology and I hit the sack about 3 hours later. I was feeling a bit hungry, but not empty. Great fitness tip if you don't already know it. You should not go to sleep on a full or an empty stomach. You should be a tad hungry though. That's how you burn fat all night long while you're sleeping. How cool is that? So that was yesterday's deal. Question is, what are today's results? I'm going to tell you. So yesterday morning I weighed in at 185.0 pounds. Today, 183.4 for a loss of 1.6 pounds. As far as residual effects, I was a little tired today around noon, but when I stepped outside for a short walk in the afternoon, I ended up feeling so energized that I turned it into a light jog. And right now I'm feeling relaxed and looking forward to the evening. So I talked with my friend across country just before I started this vlog to see how she was doing, and here's her story. Her goal weight range is between 125 and 130 pounds. She's 5 foot 5 inches. She's lost 25 pounds since she began her fitness journey, and she was weighing about 170 pounds when she started over a year ago. Yesterday, at the beginning of the cleanse, she weighed in at 133.0 pounds. Today, she's weighed in at 131.6. That's a loss of 1.4 pounds. So without doubt, she'll have finally reached her ideal weight range by the end of this cleanse. So there's our success story so far. But you know what? There's more to it than just the weight loss. We've had to maintain a dedicated attitude, and we both got some stories to share. I had to pass up some delicious-looking homemade taquitos and guacamole last night. But hey, it's only 3 days, and everyone I've been around has been really understanding and even curious. I hear more and more of you saying, oh, I might try that Shakeology cleanse soon. Hey, if you want to try Shakeology cleanse, I highly recommend it. If you want to try Shakeology itself, I recommend that too, absolutely. Let me know, and we will get you started. So as for my friend, she has this to say. This is only temporary, so if you put your mind to it, it's not that difficult to accomplish. But you really have to be motivated, because I have a chocolate chip scone from Trader Joe's that's just waiting to be devoured, and it stares me in the face every time I open the fridge. Of course, any cleanse is going to leave things to be desired. I've got a veggie-loaded egg white and shredded cheddar cheese omelet with a side of turkey bacon on Friday morning that's motivating me to get through this cleanse. I asked my friend what's keeping her going. She said, I'm going to have brunch on Friday with a friend, and a scone, of course. So finally, I asked her what she's really hoping to get out of this cleanse, and really, her answer is my answer too. So, speaking for both of us, she says, it's nice to drop a few pounds, but it puts things into perspective. I don't need to be eating as much food as I think I do. Not if I eat nutritiously. It's really just about the self-satisfaction I get knowing that I've done a 3-day cleanse. This is another thing that I can do, she tells herself, and this is something my body can handle. I don't need the bad food, but it's going to taste good when I can eat it again. And it's only 3 days. You know, it's not about deprivation, it's about affirmation. My body deserves a tune-up every now and then because it keeps my life on track. So that's how it's been going, and that's how we're going to get through it. Now, let me answer a great question I received. This one's from a new friend in fitness. Hi there, I think you know who I'm talking about. So she asks me, please tell us about your gastro reactions to the Shakeology, if it's not inappropriate. I got a sample bag several months ago, chocolate I think, and I seem to recall getting gassy. Is it lactose free? Keep up the good work. Well, thank you for the well wishes, and I definitely will keep up the good work. In my experience, no. I don't get any gastrointestinal distress. You know, maybe it's all those MREs in the Marine Corps that toughened up my stomach. However, you know, I have a couple of friends who have had some slight issues. I mean, nothing that's put them off. Usually, it's more of an adjustment thing. As the body gets used to the amazing health benefits that it hadn't gotten before, it will go through some adjusting, and then the gastro reactions go away. But here's the big question that you asked. Is it lactose free? Well, I'll tell you what. There is the vegan Shakeology option that is lactose free with no animal-based protein. Bam. Here it is. Okay? And it's actually what I'm choosing to have for my mid-afternoon snack today. It's chocolate and freaking delicious, and it's slightly better for you than standard Shakeology, which is already the healthiest meal of the day, so imagine getting better than that. A friend of mine has problems with any type of dairy, so she purchased the vegan option to let me know how it is, and she says she's loving it and has no problems whatsoever. In fact, there's a link in the section below to a short video explaining the new vegan Shakeology. Please check that out. You asked the question, you know, I gave you a brief answer, why don't you go and actually check out a really thorough answer? Please do that for me and tell me what you think, I'm curious. Alright, you know what, that's it for my vlog on my second day of my 3-day Shakeology plan. I'm feeling great, pumped, and looking forward to breaking below 183 pounds tomorrow morning. Really quick shout out to my new buddies on MFP. Thanks for hitting me up. If you have any questions about my cleanse or Shakeology itself, please ask me. As you can see, I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, would you do me one more favor? Please share today's or yesterday's vlog on your Facebook. At least, please just share it with one other person. Show your significant other or your friend/coworker, the goofy guy you're friends with on MFP. I'd love to see a high number of views for these vlogs. I mean, after all, I'm making them for you. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Hey, if you have Shakeology, enjoy your blast today. And if you don't have it, get some. Stay fit, my friends. Quinoa. Quinoa.